Luck tells the story of Sam Greenfield, the unluckiest person in the world. Suddenly finding herself in the never-before-seen land of luck, she must unite with the magical creatures there and turn her luck around. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Anthony, here to give you guys another movie review. This time it is for Luck, as you already know, and this is the first SkyDance Animated Studios film. That's cool, you know. I didn't know SkyDance was dipping their toes into animation, but it looks like this is going to be the first of many that they are going to be making. And if this one's any indication, we're in for a ride. But let's get into this. This movie is directed by Peggy Holmes. You know, she's done a couple of movies that you may not have heard of. She's done a couple of Tinkerbell movies, which those movies aren't actually that bad. And she also did a prequel story or prequel movie to The Little Mermaid called Ariel's Beginning. You know, that one wasn't that good, but she's been around. She's done some stuff. She's done a lot of writing in movies and producing. And this being the first SkyDance animated film, it's a good attempt, you know. The animation's pretty good, it's pretty decent. There's a lot of former Pixar animators that are in this studio. John Lasseter is part of this studio, so I don't know how you feel about that. But there's a lot of talented people in this group, and like I said, the animation isn't that bad. It's not the most mind-blowing animation that I've seen. Of course, it's not Pixar, it's not Disney Animated Studios, it's not DreamWorks, anything like that, Linkara, and it's not at the high level yet. Again, this is their first film, so I can give them a little slack. And upon watching trailers of this film, I was kind of excited, you know. I didn't think this movie was going to blow my socks off. I didn't think it was going to be on my top 10 of the year, but I thought I was going to have fun. You know, I thought it was going to be one of those animated movies that not a lot of people talk about, but it's really good, you know. Like last year for me, that movie was Wish Dragon. I thought a lot of people slept on that film. It was really, really good, really entertaining, and I was hoping Luck would be that film. But the first couple minutes are good, but then after that, just goes down. And the biggest problem that I have with this film should be the thing that is its strongest point, and it's them going to the land of luck. You know, we have this land of luck, and they have different creatures like unicorns and dragons and bunnies and pigs for some reason. I don't know everything that's lucky around the world, so I'm assuming pigs are lucky somewhere. And then they have the land of the unlucky. You know, it's kind of two worlds on top of each other, and I thought that idea was kind of cool. I did read like a review of this movie, and somebody said that the world building in this film wasn't really fleshed out. I don't really agree with that. I think the world building is fleshed out. What I don't think is fleshed out is the characters. There's like so many characters in here, so many interesting characters that they don't really expand upon or don't really explain what they do in this world. And in the end, I kind of felt that the human character that we have, Sam, is the most interesting character of all, because her story is fleshed out even though they don't have to have a whole bunch of lines and dialogue and show you about a bunch of flashbacks or everything. They just have a couple of dialogues and we get where Sam is coming from. We get her character. You know, she was in the foster system. She feels like she's the most unluckiest person in the world. Things don't work out for her. I mean, and they show that, they present that. And what I think is probably the best parts of the film is when Sam is like being clumsy and all this unlucky stuff is happening to her in the real world. But other than that, the rest of the characters, you do have the cat, you know, the black cat. He's okay. I mean, they develop him a little bit, but he's just kind of like a cookie cutter character that is like not really wanting to be friendly to people and just wants to do his own thing, but you don't really understand why he's doing that or why he's angry with certain people. You get a little bit of information towards the end, but by then it's like his whole thing is kind of overplayed. So I thought that was a shame, because I felt like the world that they built, and I know a lot of people put a lot of time into this world, they didn't really execute pretty well. Maybe if this movie gets enough, you know, recoups its cost, they can make a sequel and they can expand upon that, but I don't see that happening. Ultimately for me, Luck is, you thought I was going to do a joke there, but I'm not going to do it, because that wouldn't be lucky. It starts off funny and entertaining with likable characters, but then the movie keeps on going and going and going, and it just becomes a boring mess. It just feels like it lacks direction, and I don't recommend getting the free trial even for Apple Plus for this film in particular. Wait till it gets on other platforms if it ever does. But if you do get Apple Plus and you know, you're disappointed with this movie, you know, there's a show called C on there, and it's pretty good. Season 3 is coming out. But guys, let me know what you think of Luck in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you feel about this new SkyDance Animated Studio and this being their first film? Do you think they have a future? I mean, the way I destroyed this film, I don't know. I hope so. Also guys, don't forget to check out my Twitter so you can stay up to date with my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember guys, keep watching movies.